You think you're grieving your twin flame, but that's not what's hurting the most. The twin flame journey cost me my friends, my relationships, my certainty, even who I thought I actually was, if I'm being honest. But what I eventually realized was this. I wasn't just grieving what I'd lost, I was grieving the version of myself I thought I had to be, because at least it was familiar, even if it wasn't truly fulfilling. And I need you to hear this. Letting go of yourself isn't losing who you are, it's finally making room for who you are always meant to become. Hello there guys, this is Michael.
And this is Iris.
Welcome to the channel. And in today's episode, we want to discuss with you the cost of awakening.
The people who stay stuck in the part of themselves that they are used to, they don't want to lose something. And the people who pass through something and they move on, they accept humility because they give pass to reveal their own truth and who they really are. So when we think that we need to lose something, we are not looking the part of ourselves that wants to show the best, that area that needs to be covered. So once that we realize that, we start to blooming.
I think for me, I'd like to share a story that helps sort of give our perspective of what happened in our version. So in my 30s, I created a life I absolutely loved. I had a big property in the forest. I built an off-grid cabin and I lived there peacefully. I played music all the time. I was always involved in my creativity and my creative endeavors. I had a business I was running with a friend. We were doing stonemasonry and that was incredibly fulfilling for me. I absolutely loved it. I could take hikes with my dog whenever I wanted, go to the lake. It was a beautiful life. But something was missing. There was still suffering there. There was still something that just wasn't feeling right. And then when I came into union and we started to have our experience together, it was pretty obvious, we needed to make a decision where the right spot to be was. And the life I had created for myself wasn't aligned to the life I wanted to create with my partner, with my twin flame and my family. And I think that was a really eye-opening experience to realize hey, I have attachments to these things and I'm gonna have to let them go if we're gonna move forward in our best way. And yeah, when I had opened that up and I had committed to doing that, sure, it was very challenging to let this all go, but I did it. And it was kind of a gradual letting go. And having my twin flame, we worked through it together and we're the coach. There was always these moments of oh, but what if? And that's the mind trying to establish its dominance and have its authority and its certainty, right? So the path isn't laid out so that that's supposed to be the case. The growth is in not knowing and trusting and having the faith and surrendering to what emerges before you. Anyways, yeah, so that was sort of our experience. And here we are at the other side, and we've created a new life, an even better life, because what happens is when you let something go, it's always replaced by something greater. And that's hard to realize in the moment, but for me it's true. I ended up in a beautiful tropical country with my twin flame and lots of lovely experiences, delicious food, lovely weather, lots of nature. I didn't lose the life that I want. Yeah, we do. And fortunately we've created a life that we get to be in it. So yeah, so that's our experience.
Something that you need to embrace is the idea that you are not going to lose anything. Everything that belongs to you, it's gonna be part of your life. It's just sometimes it takes stages. For example, we know that right now, for our family, our union, and our everything, we need to settle, right? In a place that can hold our energy and all the challenges and the healing that we need to have. But at the same time, we have Canada too, and we are going back, and God is gonna give us something there too at some point, or another country or another experience, your life is going to turn happier because the pieces are going to take their own space. And for us, for example, when we stopped to use our way, like, no, but we can have both, like we can have Canada, we can have Mexico, we can travel each 6 months. Once that we just receive the next step, everything felt fluid, everything relaxed. It feels like everything started to, okay, that's how it's supposed to be. We want to invite you to do some mirror exercise here. So we are going to help you to do it. So please put your hand in your chest, close your eyes, and go and feel that part, that version of yourself that is afraid to release what you think, afraid to release your twin flame, afraid to release your union, afraid to release the thing that appears. So see that part of yourself and ask this to yourself. What if let you go is not losing myself? Is finally making room for who I really am? And feel how you have the space there in that part of yourself. You have the space to feel better, to not have any attachment, knowing that you are divine and everything that you need is already there for you. And give that to yourself. Just feel that peace, embrace that, and give a hug to that part of yourself. Now that is complete and fully loved. Beautiful. You came back, and so thank you.
All right, guys, thank you so much. We hope that was helpful. I know for a lot of us, that's just the moment we needed to have. And see with what comes up, and just don't be attached. Loosen the grip and let it flow. If you feel inspired to go forward, there's a free Twin Flame Clarity Call, which is available to you in the link below. Click on that. We'd love to get in touch. We want to hear from you. Thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed. All the best.
See you next